Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. And I'm here for another Christmas book tag. I'm so excited. I have been reading non-stop Christmas books. I have read 8 Christmas books this year. And it's something that I don't usually do, so I'm really having fun with it. And if you guys want some recommendations, you can go check out my Goodreads. I just last night finished Jacob T. Marley, which is the counterpart to A Christmas Carol. It was fantastic. I was so impressed with how it was done. David Baldacci's A Christmas Train is really a fun book to read. Wishing and Hoping by Wally Lamb was incredible. It was hilarious and yet very endearing. And today I listened to The Snow Queen on Audible, which was very dark. So anyway, let's get right into this video. I have a little guest here that would like to come and be. You want to be in video today? He said, well, of course, Dad, I like Christmas. What do you want for Christmas? He said, well, I lost my teeth, but I'd like to have a bone. Well, maybe we'll get a soft bone this year. Okay, so today I am going to do the Christmas song book tag, which was originally created by Haley in Bookland. Okay, so let's get right. Oh my Lord, she's 138,000 subscribers. That's quite an accomplishment. Okay, the first question is, these are all based on Christmas songs. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Name a villainous character you couldn't help but love. A villainous character you couldn't help but love. Well, it's not really a villainous character, but I did really like Kaz Brecker in Six of Crows. Now, you guys have heard me say numerous times that I didn't love that book, but I did like Kaz's character in there. And I think that he's kind of villainous. I mean, he's basically a thief, so to speak. I mean, he isn't basically, he is a thief. But I liked his character. I haven't read the second part of it, Crooked Kingdom, but I loved how there was a history to how he got where he got. And I love that about, any character, when you can look at their history and you can find out that they didn't just happen. They didn't just appear the way they are. There's a reason for it, Number 2, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Which book do you hope to most see under your Christmas tree? Well, I really would like to get, and I already know I'm not, gift certificates to Thrift Books or Book Depository. And I've also said that I would like to have the entire series of the Narnia Chronicles, because I've never read them, and I think they'd be fun to read this winter. Number 3, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Fake vibrato. Name a character that overcomes major obstacles and learns to believe in themselves. I would say Ramona from Ramona Blue by Julie Murphy. And I'm probably going to pick a lot of books that I read this year for this, because I'll do next year. I might do some of the same tags. You don't know. I mean, there's only so many Christmas tags, Anyway, her story was so just genuine and sincere to me, and there were so many things that she overcame. I don't want to ruin the book for anybody, but it's just a fantastic book. And it's a lot about a family that has already overcome a lot of obstacles, and then they have to go through even more obstacles, especially Ramona herself, and just how she takes those challenges and she turns them into assets and strengths, and it's just fantastic. It's such a great book. Okay, number 4, Santa Claus is coming to town. I am nobody's singer. A, which character do you think would be on the top of the naughty list? Which character do I think would be on the top of the naughty list? Oh, that's really hard. Well, I don't know, but one of those girls from Kill the Boy Band, that one that was just really rude and mean and she lied through the whole thing, that would be probably my pick for that. And B, which character do you think would be at the top of the nice list? Oh God, that's hard, because I read so many books with really nice characters this year. I can't remember anybody's characters' names right now. I mean, just none of them. But I really liked, at the top of the nice list, God, that's so hard, isn't it? I don't know. What books have I read that I thought that there were some really just sweet, endearing characters? Let's go in here and see. I'm going to go into my red on my Goodreads. So if you want to go follow me on Goodreads, have at it. I accept everybody's friend request. Why not? We should all be friends at Christmas time. Who should be on the top of the nice list? Let's see. Oh, I mean, what's his name? Augie from Wonder. That's my #1 pick for that. Obviously, I mean that was such a fantastic book. I had so much fun reading that book. #5, Frosty the Snowman. I just watched this the other day on YouTube. The whole cartoon is on YouTube, by the way. Which book just melts your heart? I am gonna no, I'm not gonna go. I was gonna say Wonder, but I don't want to pick 2 books in a row that are the same. I'm gonna say The Upside of The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. That book, just, okay, the moment in the book, y'all know the moment I'm talking about. I lost it. I was like, oh my God, I love reading. Listen, okay? I do read the books for the fairy tale qualities a little bit. I like that, okay? I don't like just all the dismal and doom all the time. I don't need all that. Feliz Navidad. Whenever I hear that song, I always think of that scene. Did you guys ever see that movie, 200 Cigarettes? About New Year's Eve. It's fantastic if you've never seen it. But there's a part where Martha Plimpton has a New Year's Eve party and nobody comes to it until she's so passed out she doesn't even remember it. It's like the biggest party in town. It's fantastic. But there's a part where she's like dancing in her kitchen to Feliz Navidad. Go watch the movie. Okay, choose a book that takes place in a country other than your own. Okay, a book that takes place in a country other than your own. Well, The Snow Queen by Christian Andersen, Hans Christian Andersen. But like that's kind of, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna pick for because I just listened to it and I already got it on a book tag, see? It takes place in like, it's interesting the country that he calls it because it's like a mix between, it's like Finnmark. Did you guys notice that? Okay. #7, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Which holiday themed book do you use to spread the Christmas joy? Well, I didn't read this year, I read it last year, but I really loved the anthology My True Love Gave to Me by Stephanie Perkins. That was so fantastic last year. I loved reading that book. And there's kind of something in it for everybody. This summer I read, or I finished reading because I'd started it, when did I start it? Last year? The summer one, Summer Days and Summer Nights, and I did not love it as much, but the first one is really good. So I would recommend that to spread the holiday cheer. Sleigh Ride. Which fictional character would you choose to spend the holidays with? Doesn't have to be a love interest. I said this on another book tag, and I'm going to say it for this too. I would really like to spend the holidays with the Finches from To Kill a Mockingbird. I love them, you know. Can you imagine a Christmas with them? There is a Christmas in the book, actually. Yeah, so... And I just recently reread it. I listened to it on Audible. Sissy Spacek narrates it. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this video right now and you're on Audible, the Daily Deal today is Member of the Wedding by Carson McCullers. It's hands down one of my all-time favorite books, and I'm going to reread it and listen to it. It's $2.95 on Audible. It's their Daily Deal today. So if you listen to it today, okay, which is I think it's the 20th of January, is today the 20th? Let's see what today is. The 20th of January. If you get to it by 11:59, you can, too, have the Daily Deal. I bought it because I'm going to listen to it on Audible. Oh, and it's narrated by Susan Sarandon. Okay. #9, Baby, It's Cold Outside. Which book that you didn't like would you sacrifice to a fire to warm yourself up in the cold? The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. I just thought it was such a horrific mystery. I didn't feel like there was any kind of mystery to it. I thought it was bizarre. I thought, like, I always, whenever I think about it, I think about the spa scene. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like, it just, the book did not work. I just did not like the book. I just didn't, you know? So... I know a lot of people disagree with me, and I know a lot of people like her books, and hey, listen, that's what's so wonderful about being bookish people. We don't have to agree on everything, right? Just don't be causing no drama up in my comment sections, okay? I wonder if Ruth Ware knows who I am. I've, like, said enough about her book at this point. She's probably like, I hate that Peter Monn. He's always talking about my books. Well, it was a crap book. I don't know what to tell you, girl. #10, Do You Hear What I Hear? Oh, that was so tone deaf. Okay, which book do you think everyone should read? I mean, I have killed it this year with this book. I really have. But I have to say it again, The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. If you're new to my channel, you've never seen a video of mine before, I literally talk about it in every video. I think it is the most, I don't just think it's the best book of 2017. I think it's the most important book that's come out of 2017. Adult, literary fiction, juvenile fiction, young adult, you know, whatever, you know, self-help, narrative, memoir. I'm just throwing shit out now at this point. But like, you know, I think it's the most important book that's come out of 2017. I think it's timely. I think it's well written. I think it has endearing characters that are well developed. And I think the message in it is vital to who we are today as a society. I loved the book so much. And it kind of hurts my soul a little bit every once in a while when I read a comment. I'm like, hey, look, I just said we like what we like, right? But every once in a while when I say something about it, I'll get a comment and someone will say, I just didn't really think it was that great. And it kind of like makes me go, oh, like for that person, like, do you have no heart? But hey, listen, we like what we like, and that doesn't mean that somebody doesn't have a heart, okay? It just means they didn't like the book. It just didn't resonate with them. And the same thing has happened to me. So she tagged in here Jesse the Reader. He did it. All these people she tagged in here did it. I could tag these same people, and none of them would do it for me. So, I mean, she tagged all the top people in here. Jesse and Kat and Ariel and Christine, of course. But not me. I wasn't tagged in it, but I wasn't even on BookTube when she made it. She made it in 2014. So anyway, I'm not going to tag anybody because it's like a week. It's like 4 days before Christmas. And if you want to do it, please do it. I think it would be a fun book tag for anybody to do because we all love Christmas songs. I mean, if we celebrate Christmas, if you don't celebrate Christmas, I respect whatever you celebrate. But I think it's a fun tag. I had a lot of fun doing it. So anyway, I will be back tomorrow. And you guys get ready because my December wrap-up is going to be crazy. I've already read 10 books this month, and I have all next week free. So it's going to be like, I am going to be like, reading frenzy. So, and I'm thinking about doing a whole video this week. Let me know in the comment section below if you like this idea, of a wrap up of all the Christmas books I've read. Because literally by the time that Christmas hits, I might put it on Christmas Eve. By the time that Christmas hits, I will have read like 10 Christmas books. So, it's been fun. I've had a good time reading Christmas books this year, you know? I wanted to make the most of it. And I'm like, well, I love to read, so read Christmas books no matter how cheesy they are. All right, you guys, I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.